You know, how is it that you don't know the law down here in Florida? Shakira Richardson was arrested for driving over 100 miles per hour. The guy she's dealing with was arrested. And the person that managed her had to bail her out. She got bound out with $500. She will have to report back to the county that she got arrested for and probably end up have to do some charity or gonna end up doing something. She was waving over 100 miles per hour in Florida. You cannot speed down here. Depending on the officer, they could give you a warning. They could arrest you. You could do a certain amount of days in jail for speeding. And your license could be suspended for a year. You will have to take courses. They very, very strict down here. Don't come down here on the 95, the 4, the interstate. Even in the interstates that's 25, 30 miles per hour, if you go over 15, the police may give you a warning depending on the police, or you could go to jail even if you go on 10 to 15 miles over on a local interstate. I'm telling you, people be doing things. If you gotta be somewhere at a particular time, get your lazy behind up early. Get up early, do what you need to do, and get there to your destination. They don't play down here. There's a law. So if you come into Florida to visit, do not speed down here. They don't care who it is. They catch you, boom. Listen, I seen them. I seen them, boom, pull people over. I seen it. Some people be taking risks. Yeah, I'm going to speed. Yeah, I'm going over 100 miles per hour. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do what I want to do. She's very fortunate that the officer was very calm, cool, polite. He wasn't going for the crocodile tears. He wasn't going for that. He was concerned about the safety of others, and then she cut off right in front of him. She cut off right in front of him. Yeah, in Texas they don't play too. Yeah, they don't play in Texas too. Oh, Mrs. Edwards, tell Mr. Edwards I said hello. They don't play in Texas too. You're right about that. They don't play. I'm telling you, people really be trying to push the limit. Don't you know that these officers got Ferraris, Lamborghinis down here? They pushing these vehicles that could catch these fast cars now. They got unmarked vehicles that could catch you now. They got Lamborghinis, Ferraris. They got those Dodge, those fast vehicles people be getting, and they got this new tracer thing on these vehicles that it's unbelievable of the technology that the police got here in Florida. They got technology that the AI could trace you. So by the time they get wind of you doing what you're doing, they keep tabs on you until they catch you. I'm telling you, it's crazy down here, man. It's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? My advice, if you come down here, make sure your paperwork, everything is good. Have everything on you, you know, or have something on your phone to where they could get access to everything that's correct if you don't bring whatever you bring with you. It's strict down here, y'all. It's strict. It's becoming strict because there's been a lot of accidents. There's been a lot of people unalive. People been crashing into poles and falling in the ditch because they want to get a rush down here. They see the roads is wide open, so they go crazy. You go to Texas, the same thing. The roads is wide open. People be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing in Georgia. They go crazy, especially in Atlanta. They go crazy. They go crazy, y'all. They be going crazy. They be like, yeah, this is Speed Central. Because you know most of the roads it's not like it's like a 2 lane, maybe a 1 lane express highway, 2 lane, maybe three for the most part. But some of these places down here got 4 lanes, 5 lanes. So you know they trying to go crazy. You know? If you've been to Florida, you come down to 95, you go to Jacksonville all the way down to almost not Fort Lauderdale, Miami, because it goes into 302. They're extending the highways down there now. My point is that don't come down here speeding. Don't be like Shakira Richardson. You know what I'm saying? Because she's gonna come back down here to report to the county for the speeding. She's gonna have to take a test, and you have to take a test. You have to go through the process, or she could be banned from driving in Florida. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So if you're out of town, or you might get a bond. If you're from Florida, it depends. You may do some time, or you may have to get your license suspended for a year or two, and then you got to pay a $500 fine, and you will have to take a test. And it's up to the DMV down here to give you back your driver's license. This is serious, y'all. I'm not joking. I'm not laughing. I'm not playing. I can't speak for other states. I only can speak for what I know here, and what I've been told, or what I've been doing research on. You know, she might not be able to drive in Florida. This is what I know. That's why a lot of people don't drive in Florida. They take Uber or they take Lyft. They don't take no chance. You know, interacting with people from different states, they'll tell me, yeah, I prefer to have I take a cab, or I'll take a bus, to my location, because they don't want to take the chance. They know better, you know. So for you out of towners that's coming from, other states, you come down here, make sure your thing is clean. Make sure the company you have is on point, because they could track your company. You know what I'm saying? They know who your company is, because they got these cameras on the highway that do face identification. They know who you are. They know who's driving. So don't think that you could get away with anything. They know. They have the technology, especially down there in Miami. Ooh, oh man, I've seen it all the time. Orlando has it too. Jacksonville. Tampa, these cities, whether it's small or major, these towns, certain locations, they have it. So just drive safe, get to your destination as safely as possible, and avoid these type of situations because it stays on your record for a certain amount of time. You don't want to have that type of stuff, you know, because you need to get around down here. You know, in certain places, there's no buses. Transportation is hard to get. And so you have to think about these things before you put yourself in these situations. Yes, she could afford to pay for the ticket. However, just because she could afford it doesn't mean that you're gonna do what she do because she could afford to get out. You don't know. You don't know if people could bail you out. You don't want to take that chance as a person that's just working, handling their business. Even if you got the money, it's not worth having it on your record. You know, having those type of things on your record, on your license. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Yeah, you have people with money. They do speed. I know that because I be seeing them down here. They got money. They be speeding, and when they get caught, they're the first ones to do all this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, no, no. We ain't trying to hear that. You're supposed to know better. When you have serious money, you're supposed to be more disciplined too. You know, you giving money away, and now you got to get a lawyer involved, and that's another fee, and all this other extra curriculum, and now you got to pay a certain amount of. Okay, so the man she with, man, he gonna have the conversation with her, man. He gonna have to talk to her, man, because it's messing him up. He involved in the mess, the one she's still with. I think they still together. I think he got back with her. Mrs. Edwards, is old boy still with her after what she did to him in the airport? I think he's still with her. Oh man. Oh gosh. Some people can't leave them toxic relationships. They can't leave. He feel like he can't get nobody else. I mean, the guy is obviously known because he's with her. So if she's giving you a hard time, I know other women was throwing themselves at him, but he want to deal with that toxic female, man. Ooh. Oh man. Anyway, just drive safe and stay on point, and don't put yourself in that situation. Don't come down here with that. You know what I'm saying? You should drive safe everywhere. Yet don't bring that Ibarasi, Dibarasi stuff down in these red states, these stricter red states like Florida and Texas. And here in Georgia now, it's stricken and it's following the Florida and Texas way now. Yeah, you don't want to go to the Georgia State Patrol either, especially the Southern Georgia State Patrol. Oh my goodness, they stricter than Atlanta and all that. They more stricter, from what I'm hearing. So these are the things you have to think about. You know, she put herself in a situation. She got the attention she wanted, not good attention. However, I had to talk about it. I saw Brainwaves talked about it. Shout out to him. Other people talked about it too. And so, yeah, be careful. Be careful out here and wherever you at. You know, it's not worth it. So shout out to those who's viewing in the clouds. Um, Thank you, Mrs. Edwards, for coming through in the chat. You know, yeah. So yeah, I had to talk about it just to get it out the way. Yeah, yeah. I don't expect that many people to come in the live for the time being. Just wanted to do this, get it out the way, talk about it. Uh, yeah, they got the technology, or they got the Lamborghini, they got the convertible. They got the range. They using them fast vehicles. Yo, they got a lot of money coming in for the police and the sheriffs, man. That's like wow. Yeah, yeah, but hey, it is what it is. I'll holler at y'all soon. You know, shout out to those who is getting their stuff together and stuff like that. You know, staying on point. Whoever supported the Cash App, thank you. You should got some emojis. Uh, Appreciate the support when you can. That's gratitude. That's one love right there. You know, yeah, life will teach you a lesson, right? It will teach you a lesson. I'll talk with you soon. Y'all be very safe out there on them roads and wherever you're traveling to. Somebody mentioned to me off subject that excuse me. Somebody mentioned in my comment section talking about that if the government shut down, that they don't have no money to pay this Section 8 or something with Section 8. I don't know anything of it. I know that there may be a little bit of a shutdown until the House comes back and pass the bill within a week. So we might have a mini shutdown or we may have a long shutdown. I don't know. I don't know. There's been talks about this since December. Uh, if they don't have the money for it, according to this person in the comment section, then what you have to do is talk to those in the local and state what they doing with the money. Because if the federal is funding these places, then you have to ask yourself this question: what is the state and local doing with the money? That's where you got to find out the answer. I can't stress it enough to know if, but I'm gonna tell you, not everybody is gonna get a lot of money this year. If you're a single man, single woman, and you filing taxes, from what I was told, you're not gonna get anything back, or you may owe. So that's why I don't go by, oh, you're gonna get a lot of money in 2026. No, not with the W-2, not with the 1099. No, 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 no. Not everybody is gonna get 4,000. I don't believe none of that stuff. This $2,000 thing they talking about, I don't believe none of it until I see it in print and signed by the president and the news actually report that. Because a lot of things be fake. Um, there's no $2,000, $4,000 people gonna get. That's when I saw a video of that. I was like, no, that's just, you got to be careful what you say on here when it comes to these type of reports. I don't talk about those things, until I see it written by the president, by certain sources that it's legit, and then I could see it in the news and it comes out more, then I believe it. But somebody just telling you from outside, oh, Trump said this. Oh, come on, stop it. A lot of people gonna owe taxes, maybe not that much, but you're gonna pay. something this year. You know, uh, it's just what it is. You know, no matter what state you in, you're gonna have to pay. You know, because they select who they're gonna give the money to. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's something I was. That's something that I'm not gonna talk about it too much because when it comes to that, people don't want to hear that. They don't think that it's true, and I hope some of you do get money back. I hope some of you get something back. I'm just telling you, don't be surprised if you have to pay taxes this year, or you're gonna owe something, or you're not gonna get too much. The people that's gonna get money, it's the people that have families. That's the people that's gonna get money. Now, them, yeah, they're gonna get a serious tax break. If you don't have no kids, you're not getting no tax break. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Unless you have paid something into the tax bracket for the last 2 years, they'll give you a tax break. That's neither here or there. People gotta learn the numbers and speak for itself. I'll talk with you soon. If you supported the Cash App, I send you an emoji. If you supported the Venmo, I will send a thank you. Other than that, I'll holler at you soon. Peace.